New mic. Using my old phone. Katharina.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we believe that
the Traveler would be the most suitable candidate, right?
Sorry? Ooh, stay hydrated.
Indeed, as ever. I will spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help?
Of course, that's what we're here for. It'll depend on the task and the compensation.
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro Commission. Apparently, Rift Hounds are attacking the roots of the sacred sakura nearby Mount Yogo in great numbers.
Rift Hounds? Are those the wolf things? What are those?
Rift Hounds? On Narukami Island?
Yes. We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. But this time, they are attacking in alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear target. The sacred sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already?
I'm hazy, bro. I believe I understand.
Good. Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
Is the Tenryu Commission aware?
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Hound's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against them. Their main priority is to protect the civilian population, so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryu Commission with their work. But so far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Hounds has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation.
Time to make some whelps yelp. I'll send these pooches packing.
You have our deepest gratitude.
Let's go.
Your confident response puts me far more at ease. I will mark on your map the areas where Rift Hound appearances have been recently reported. I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Yeah. Transient dreams. I do want to change Traveler's vision, because we're in Inazuma. You best believe I forgot to do that earlier. So sorry. Resonate. Woo. Yes, sir. Now you look apart. Ooh, I've never been there before. Not that I remember. Over here?
Attacking Sacred Sakura!
Oh my god, it is them. Wait, what? I don't know these. What's these buffs? Is it even buffs or like weakened stuff? And what are you? I've never fought you before.
By royal decree, let me
It's
scry.
raining, thundering. Oh! Yo, chill.
Wow, there are so many of them!
Okay, I thought I was gonna blow up or something, but aren't these the dudes that
Delve into death.
fought in the It is. Yo, they're so cool. I wanna pet him.
Torn to oblivion!
Oh, torn to oblivion.
Shogun? Wait, no. Could also be A.
Oh, it's you two.
It's A.
It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryu Commission crisis.
Yo, what are you
Okay,
doing
sounds more
here?
like A.
What are you doing here? What brings you out this time? Like, what are you doing here?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past.
Okay.
Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself? Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds.
Dude, I hope this doesn't connect to Miko's quest because I haven't done that yet.
I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
It doesn't seem like a matter needing the Archon's attention.
If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. Matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura... It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
Terrible disaster?
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell Inazuma.
Let's go cutscene.
Everything was engulfed
Okay,
in
now.
a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely. The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
500 years ago? Conria.
So you've heard of it too.
Ooh.
That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one. But an excess of caution
This
is
is
not
serious.
unwarranted in this case.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together.
Yeah.
From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby.
Let's go.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kind of makes you feel invincible, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after we've dealt with the monsters, we should
Wait.
ask her to tell us more about Conria.
Was it really about, like, promoting? They're trying to get in our heads. Pull for Ray. If you haven't already, pull for... Get C1. Okay, Kanya, dude. This is important. Oh, there's a cat down there? Okay. Yo, what is this? A domain? Okay, I need to do Inazuma stuff, bro. Yo, crazy waterfall.
The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh?
Oh.
What's this?
Is someone injured? How terrible.
Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey. But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them. We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
What monsters? What exactly happened?
You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in
Past
darkness.
stuff. Okay.
Beasts
Past
and
memories.
horrifying monsters are
Thanks,
everywhere.
tree. Look.
They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path.
Shut up. No, we are not fighting that big giant wolf thing in the middle or something.
Every
no.
last trace.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Get out of here, now! There's no time left. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got nothing left at all.
Don't worry, I'm right here.
It's... the Shogun? Please, we beg you. You have to help us. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over?
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Except that you're a ghost.
Huh.
So.
I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. We were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, he gone.
What's wrong with him?
Is he disappearing?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about. But somehow, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
That was a real voice. Jeez.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
The same thing happened to Dusky Ming. Who is Dusky Ming? I see.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
He mentioned that the Shogun was absent and Kitsune Saigu was absent.
Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria.
Oh,
The disaster in
my God.
Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Tevat. But my friend, Kitsune Saigu, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat.
Is that Miko, or who are we talking about? Your, sister, or who?
I could tell that we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Coincidence? I think not.
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life to protect the people.
So your sister...
I never had the chance to see her one last time, but I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last. But even then, those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Hey,
Is this the loss that Miko mentioned?
Yes, for the
Okay.
longest time, I couldn't bring myself to face the pain of that loss. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
So you're no longer stuck in the past.
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. He still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward. All those who sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. Perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
Absolutely. That's what being human is about.
As Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land, I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
So, like, is it her sister, or am I tripping?
As expected, there are a load of breakdowns here too.
Let's go.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion!
Yeah! Torn to oblivion. Okay.
Huh? Something seems wrong with A.
Is it because I used Q? I mean E. I mean Q. Are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
I say Q because I used to play on a laptop. I mean, on a computer keyboard Q for the burst. Now I can't call it that, I have to call it burst. Ugh, my God.
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything.
Ah,
Okay.
makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
Is it the same situation as before? A blind old man.
Furuyama? Is that you?
Not just a blind old man. Who is he?
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue.
Ooh.
Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Your Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest. After all, it's quite a mess out there.
What is it this time?
What should we do?
Let's go along with what he says.
Oh, yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there.
So, they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped. They wanted to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. And now the Almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking?
People flee out of a desire to live on. And the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets. The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea.
Ayo?
Just listening to her stories, I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer. One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes,
Ooh,
fades,
bro lost
disappears
herself.
completely over the passage of time.
Forgot about
And
this,
so,
bro.
people must make the most
That
of
is
the
so
life
different.
they have. Seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts.
That is so different from what her mindset is back then. Yeah, years of isolation can do that to you. That doesn't sound like A at all. This doesn't fit the definition of eternity at all. Of now eternity, like it doesn't fit.
Perhaps you are right.
Inazuma trying to save itself by reminding the owner, like,
For
dude.
the last time. Ah, what a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter.
Wait,
Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set?
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side.
we know where to find a tea set.
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves.
It's fine, bro.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away. This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But... well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
Where should we go to find a tea set?
For real? I thought we were joking and he's gonna
Having a cup of tea isn't
disappear.
exactly the most
How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato.
Oh.
Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler.
Yato?
Please,
Okay.
fetch the tea set at your convenience.
These are...
I'll deal with it right away.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that tea master used to serve?
right. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts.
Ooh.
So, in the
Okay.
vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my...
What? What? What?
It's the traveler.
What just
And
happened?
the almighty Shogun. How might
Genshin.
I be of
In the vast majority of cases, he may well have
Oh
had
god,
an
sorry.
inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns. But he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he
Oh,
shared with
okay.
us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
So it is her sister, okay.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us.
Okay, so what I said before was completely wrong. That wasn't her. So what is this tree trying to tell us, bro?
In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams.
Dreams. Or in other words, ambitions?
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course. Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. In other words, it is something eternal.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
Just got back from lunch.
So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto.
Wait, we got another Ray now? Hold on.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
It seems more in line with how humans view the world.
Yes, it does.
Uh-huh.
I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity. But now,
Let's go.
I no longer cling to what was lost.
I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your Excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
God, sometimes Paimon just say things and it's just so satisfying. Her voice, I mean. I don't know, I just like it. It's like raspy, but like gentle. I don't know. Oh, it's right here.
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long, as was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea? We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Okay.
The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just want tea or... Okay. Cheer up, Paimon. Let's make our own tea.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea.
Sure.
I've watched Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major
that's
problems
not the
doing
same.
it myself.
It's not the same. Okay.
The tea is ready. Please give it a try. So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
You don't need to. I understand. It's just the memories floating back in.
You're right, but the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
First, how's the tea?
The events of 500 years
They ain't
ago
gonna comment on it? Okay.
not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me. For good.
Do we not know that? I thought we know that. I guess we
He
don't.
died in that disaster too?
Oh yeah, in the cutscene, they only showed us, like, for the viewers, you know? A didn't specifically, like, said, like, oh, my sister died. No, it's just, like, a terrible disaster that made her, like, yeah.
Yes. She went to Conria alone,
Oh!
without telling me.
Okay.
Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead.
Why the change?
But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me, put herself in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening...
Makoto had already...
Yes,
Oh my god.
it was too late.
So sad.
I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath.
Yo, okay.
She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
Oh, wait, what?
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo.
Whoa.
The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
Appeared? The sacred sakura has always been there, hasn't it?
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air. In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness. With the help of the sacred sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Simply put, Makoto's power somehow made that tree appear.
Yes, she had such a great love for this land, and for its people. I still do not compare to her. I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again.
No, what?
Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful.
Oh my god.
But even the tea that is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat. And it's time I came to terms with it all.
It seems like you've done a lot of thinking about this already. I know the pain of separation too.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that
Here we go.
battle in person,
Have you seen my brother before?
Brother, I had heard that you were looking for your family.
Uh-huh.
You mean to say that he was somehow involved in the Korea
Finally, it
disaster?
took so long to get this. Okay. Yes.
based on what we've learned so far, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over.
Okay, who do I have to kick? Bro. Why does this happen? Genshin, this is not okay. I'm done with this. I want brother, bro.
And
Give it to
also,
me. Give him.
my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me. So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
After all of that forced fighting, forced into a war. Ooh, okay.
Boy, both of you have experienced great tragedy.
With this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory.
Oh, we haven't taken a sip. Okay.
Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
Let's keep following the traces.
I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
A cup of tea has been left for Furiyama. Oh. How much did he actually perceive, and how much did he let on? I don't know what that means. Down here? We literally going around the island? They're so cool.
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey! Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us.
Fighting is what I do best.
We can take it, bro. You can rest. But the game's not letting us do that. It's a canon event.
Illusion shattered!
So it just was just... Hello? Yo!
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
She ain't fine. She about to pass out. Also, I was about to say I just watched the new Spider-Man movie. Across the Spider-Verse. It was amazing. There's more?
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
You don't look too good. Don't force it.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters.
You and I will. Oh, what? Who have we got this time? Oh, her royal guards.
Where am I? Who are you?
Fujiki.
Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
Oh, help?
I'm quite all right.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. We will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
What? They have a... What?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us. Now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
So full of hope and unwavering commitment to resistance.
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
Don't worry, bro. I got this.
Protect the Almighty Shogun!
Hey, yo. They're actually helping in the background. That's a nice addition. Okay, this is really hard, actually. You, mommy, what are you doing now? Oh my god, okay.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
I didn't see them fight though. I barely saw it. Oh my god, I
Thank
should have
you
stopped
all.
them instead.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
You fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring.
Thank you.
The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance. We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
We have no business disrupting the reality they are experiencing. Great. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the Almighty Shogun.
Alright, I see the message now. Thank you. I forgot her name. Ray's sister. Muko or something. Mokumo?
Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma.
Glory to the Shogun!
Glory to the Shogun.
Glory to the Shogun!
They're gone.
That was the deepest voice I've heard of Paimon. Whoa, okay. Was that a promise to them? Or a promise to yourself?
It was both. The
Okay.
people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Well, Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later. You're doing right by them now, and that's what counts.
Yeah.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon, and I have neglected it for far too long. I used to think just like that samurai, that I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way. But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto.
Makoto.
Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Yeah, humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient. I should not be the one to hold them back.
Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work.
He looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now, huh?
Yeah.
She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her.
Yeah, we change people. We tend to do that.
Huh?
For the better and for worse.
What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
Hey!
What's
Ooh,
going
she ain't
on?
okay. You need to rest. What the heck?
My body!
Is the Shogun coming out as
I
well?
can't move it!
We should literally get you back to the city right now. Like,
No need.
okay, yeah.
She
Shogun, yeah, okay.
is calling me.
Where are we going?
Can you help me walk?
Yeah.
I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
What is she doing?
Why? What's in there?
Is it like rebirthing? Like what's going on?
A battleground.
Whoa.
One where I shall sever ties with the past.
A battleground underneath it? Underneath the shrine? That's insane. Oh, what? Wait, but I can't. No! What? How do I do this? This is a really cool lamppost. And a really weird space. Oh, that's it? That's all you have to do? Just grab this and open that? That was... much simpler than I thought it would be. Wait, that's... Okay. Okay.
The entrance should be nearby.
Yo, purple cave, purple flowers glowing. Oh my gosh. That's pretty.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
Are you alright?
I'm about to put an end to it all.
Wait, is she gonna kill the Shogun? Stop. Are you
This
serious?
is the place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body as I please.
What does that mean?
What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
The Shogun? Shogunette? The other one? Yo, that's insane.
Follow me.
That's an insane visual, my god. Getting sucked? Hello? That sounded wrong. Into the consciousness.
Where did we get sucked into this time?
This time.
Whoa. This place...
Yo, it's so pretty. It does look a lot like the plane of Euthymia. This reminds me of that Venti quest. It kind of looks like that.
Look! Look over there! It's another A!
I told you. It is the Shogun.
We meet again, traveler.
Yeah, hi.
This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules.
Yo, A versus A, Ray versus Ray, Shogun versus Shogun. Let's
Should the
go.
one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Hey, yo.
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity.
Dude, piss off. This is her vibe, bro.
You believe your present self is correct, don't you?
What's going on?
But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion?
Stop. Don't even start right now.
I'm here to show you my answer.
Yo.
We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
Yo.
The atmosphere in here just took a turn for the worse.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way.
Okay, good.
The Shogun has her own consciousness too. When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
I think you mentioned this before. This is her system to safeguard against modifications to eternity. Question mark.
It's a bit extreme.
What do you eternal battle stuff is always extreme. Paimon, you just never had it, apparently.
Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day.
The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Isn't there any other way?
Fight. Okay. A isn't someone who leaves herself an escape route.
But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
Yeah, I know,
My
Paimon,
form is
but
a
I want to see
symbol
them
of
fight.
supreme
Come on.
majesty, in which has been vested power over all the realm.
Ayo.
It is the cohesive
Echo?
embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun.
Ayo.
It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time.
No, I don't think so.
Only rules
What do you
shall
mean?
remain constant for eternity. Those were my
You
thoughts
are the
when I created
Lulu.
you. They are towering obstacles
You were
that
the
I have
Lulu.
no choice. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects.
Yo.
Raiden A.
Yo.
The mighty
Oh
old
no.
maiden was cut as brightly
Okay,
as it
I
once
forgot.
did.
Stop. I don't want to do this. It's okay.
Shine down, weak.
Weak? Excuse you? She created your ass. Don't be disrespectful now. There's no way. Oh, I got him. Her? Didn't mean to say him.
Now you shall perish. The Kitsune Sakura blossom
Ooh.
that once filled the skies. As long
Wait,
as the ley
why
lines
is she-
flow, the relentless erosion of time
No.
will never stop.
She's completely recovered.
Yo, you are too powerful to create a puppet like this.
There is no escape.
Dude, what?
Pathetic.
Dude, shut up.
Illusions shattered. Illusions are but distractions.
What is that? Oh my god. Wait, I'm sorry, I forgot. Wait, what? Find and defeat the How am I supposed to?
There is no escape.
That's not it. Okay, that's it.
Thunder. All desire can be broken.
Yo, what is that?
Remove all eyes shall not fall here.
Yo. Oh, healed.
Now you shall perish.
Come on.
Divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma
Oh my
will fade
god,
silently
are you
into the clouds.
serious? You the Lulu girl.
Shine down. Strike dead.
This music though is
Inazuma
kicking.
shines torn to oblivion.
Oh, there you go.
Euthymia. crumbles before me.
Have you finally defeated her?
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
Oh, okay, so like the Shogun. So like, what happens if you like pull for her? Do you get the Shogunate or do you get A? Because the Shogunate is like a spear, and A is like a sword user. Samurai. I don't know.
How the heck?
Surely the Shogun puppet isn't invincible.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any
But
other
not
living
to resist
beings,
you, right? Like,
including
come on.
you and me.
What?
Does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking. One that will be resistant to erosion.
Okay,
If I
let's
don't
go.
do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward.
Nah.
This is my duty.
Yeah, your duty.
No matter how long this battle may last. Months, years,
Yo, okay, that's a
centuries.
little bit much.
And no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
If that happens, you're gonna get me out, right? I can't be here for a century. Like, I gotta find my bro. Okay, what will happen to Inazuma in the meantime?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place. It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone? Everyone looks to the Shogun for hope.
I understand that.
Acting.
But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear.
No, bro.
I fight for
What?
the everlasting future
No,
of Inazuma.
this is not what I was hoping for.
However long the battle may last,
What?
it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return.
What?
This is my oath. Please, be my witness.
Yo, surely. Come on.
During my absence, I place
Come on,
everything in
Shogunate.
Miko's
Come on,
hands.
puppet. Bro.
But this means that...
Wait, what?
Pass on my words.
Hey! No! Shut up! That did not just happen. I wasn't expecting this to be the last time I see her. That can't be right. That's a joke. They're teasing us. There's no way.
Looks like we got kicked out.
I mean, good, but I was like, no, wait, what?
Oh, what do we do?
Miko, we need help. It has no physical body anymore and has to rely on the Shogun. But this cannot be the only way.
Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times and has a history of rushing into difficult situations. What if she gets too obsessed with winning and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might never leave again.
We're not about to leave her just yet. Our work here isn't done.
Yeah, we should help her out like we did last time. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice. Don't feel Paimon now. Okay, maybe if we both ran into it at the same
No.
time really, really hard.
You need to talk to Yae Miko.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her.
Is the music too loud? No, it's fine. Miko, we did help. Surely you sense it too, like, come on.
Someone's tangled
she
up in
doesn't
another
sense
situation
it.
and need me to
Sense it.
unravel it for you.
We don't
I
have time
hope
for
you
this.
realize-
Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Impossibly stubborn. Jump straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable.
I'm sorry
Despite
that
a
we
near
didn't call you
impossible
before.
goal that yes, that sounds like A, all right.
So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
You're a bestie. Don't do this to me right now.
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure!
But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do. All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only
We don't have time for
speculate.
this. I know what
You're
it
the
looks
ones
like.
who have
I didn't notice any difference. I wasn't paying attention.
Anyway,
Right?
you needn't worry.
Oh no, at least it's not dark.
First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
Okay. Finally, Jesus, that took you a while. Like, we know. Okay. I'm not gonna argue. But yeah, Miko. I can't be the only one who thinks she's kind of annoying.
Now then, I always have my ways. It's just a question of how crafty I need to be. To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. I can still send you to where A is.
Okay, go, come on.
So, it's abstract.
Oh my god. Doesn't matter. Let's go.
No need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. If you try to force your way in, you could be
Chaos.
swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Chaos magic?
This is precisely why when
Wanda?
entering, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
Oh, what could that be? The tea set?
What? Alright, well, Paimon's staying here then. You two can go in.
But what? In your dreams, Paimon, you're not gonna abandon me, are you?
Suit yourself.
Dude, the
Worst case
eyes.
scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the
Her
big deal?
eyes, when... Okay, that gives me the chills. She's gonna creep me.
Paimon's had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine! Paimon's coming too.
You don't have to, Paimon, but...
Oh. Well, if you're quite sure, then of course.
Ooh. Okay, that was anticlimactic. Wait, anticlimactic? Bro, I can never get that word right. What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space.
Okay,
Well then,
we got this.
the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands. For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
One time she's furious. This is great.
So,
We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Okay. Ooh, cutscene, let's go. Yo! Focus, traveler, I mean, Yo. Bifrost 2? Whoa. Whoa. Yo!
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside.
Got this.
Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Yo, they're still fighting. Oh my. I'm back. What's up?
How can this be?
Miko. Yeah.
You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all
my
these
God.
years?
No. All these years? What?
This is a duel to remember.
Nah, she
It
lost
is as if we have returned to the
like,
moment when the laws of
you
eternity
are so
were
evil.
first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
Please, cutscene.
Final duel? So you're finally willing to... Stand back, traveler.
Ooh. Are you going to put an end to all of this?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
Yeah? The start of something. Not a cutscene. Oh, wow.
Energy they consumed.
Hello, miss? What is that? Your what?
Sufficient to penetrate.
Dude, shut it. She looks insane.
I will endure
Stop.
forever.
What is that? Ew, what the heck? Where'd you go?
Witness
Okay.
the final calamity.
The what? Huh? Bro, stop right now. What is this? What is that? Yo. Okay. Not okay?
Shine down. Erase
Not okay. Hello? What do I do? I can't do anything. Okay, now you're gonna do this fast. My battery's running out. I don't wanna do this
Illusion
again.
shattered.
Let's just face it right now. Oh, here we go. That was crazy. You saw that big ass sword? Nah.
This
Nah.
is the end. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past, and I underestimated your spirit.
I didn't think she could get any cooler, but you.
But a will that cannot be eroded has no way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future, and you aren't alone. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. My reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying to guide me. It seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to
the
me with its
previous
full
Shogun?
power
That's cool.
when I truly understand and believe in her. I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet, her blade brings me closer to her. You have my approval.
Oh.
From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past,
Yeah.
but from today onward, you are me. Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool.
Oh my god. A's finally gonna be like A and not like Shogun, and she's gonna be friendly and like,
You
oh.
truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me.
So
Hello,
Ishin
A.
is glowing?
And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
Oh.
I am Raiden Makoto,
Hi.
the previous Electro Archon, who Makoto? I'm so happy. You've come so far. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but, well, You held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. You never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it.
Can I question you about that?
Was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
Yo, cutscene.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really?
That zoom is cool. This is cool.
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles.
That's cool.
Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
Yeah. That is just gorgeous shot.
Goodbye, Makoto.
Bro. What did I just witness? That was so pretty. After leaving the realm of consciousness and okay, Genshin.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing.
Inception?
Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time.
I don't fully understand yet, but my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean.
What's that? Is
power really was involved in all of this.
What is that? Genshin
whatever
giving
the
us
explanation,
clues? Hello?
her solution is what saved us all. Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago.
You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. You never did persuade me, did you?
No, but I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Okay.
Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through
Okay.
a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Yes, I was. Is that significant?
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient.
Celestia? Hello?
Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for.
We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Perhaps this is what the Shogun meant by inevitability. Inevitability of fate.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome.
Of course, bro.
You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and
You're
I will
welcome,
never forget it.
bro.
Hey, how are you feeling now?
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say,
this honestly feels like a Archon quest by itself. This is amazing. Got
She
two cutscenes? Amazing cutscenes, by the way. They went all out.
Thanks to her.
Makoto was brilliant, but A, you made a crucial contribution too.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front doesn't mean you should undervalue the part you played.
Thank you. It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
I love their relationship. They're so sisters.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
Family, bro.
Great minds think alike.
They're so cute.
I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
Bro.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done.
She's trying to bring back the kids in her bloodline, I'm telling you. I rewatched when we first met her, and she was like, this is a human civilization after all. Well, for now. I'm like, hello? Kitsune world domination?
The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things... I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Yo, yes.
Really? That's huge news!
Let's go. Please end it, please. Yeah.
Hey, Traveler! Remember that pit at the bottom of the chasm? You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into.
I need to study for an exam. You can't do this to me. You cannot. I'm not B. No, we're not gonna do that. No chasm. today. No, I'm gonna study for my exam. Also, hold on.
For
Oh
Inazuma.
my god, literally
But
not
I
for a
am
quest.
prepared for them.
What?
I've only got as far as wondering whether I'll be able to sell entrance tickets to the Grand Narukami Shrine in the future.
Honestly, Miko. Many faced with an endless battle. I had to remain focused at all times. Had my concentration lapsed for but a moment, the Shogun's blade would have taken my life.
That's insane.
It's not only the monsters that I am worried about. I'm concerned about what else might escape from the sacred Sakura.
Oh?
That's a tough one, all right. There's plenty more besides memories held in the ley lines.
Since you clearly understand, perhaps you could think about making an effort too.
Oh.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
Burn.
And I am prepared.
Yai Miko said she was placing her god.
Yai Miko said nothing of the sort. And the traveler has some nerve making up spurious claims about her while she is still present. Some words are not to be passed on. Trust me, you don't want to know the cost of betraying me.
Oh.
Just think of the things I said to you as our little secret. Understood?
I don't remember, but I'll rewatch it. And yeah, I'll keep it a secret.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing. Ooh, I suddenly want some fried tofu.
Fried tofu.
Many
Yeah, give me some.
challenges.
Alright, guys. One last selfie together. Let's selfie. Maybe if I feel like, if I feel like it, we'll do the chasm like today. But we'll see. We'll see. And you guys are gonna see this video next year when I'm finished with school. Cause this, I still don't understand this. When am I gonna understand this? Oh, you're thinking Miko's sister quest? Probably. Just go. Okay. And head out. Because my phone is about to die. Torn to oblivion. Illusions shattered. Bye. 1 hour and a half? Oh my god.